Morning everybody, hope you guys are doing great. We are back yet again with an amazing clone, the Tesla app clone. Welcome everybody. We are building the Tesla app clone using React Native. That's correct. As you guys can see, what do we have here? Well, we got the Tesla app clone right here. This is the Tesla app that I actually use. And you can scroll through it. It's using React Native, so you can use this on Android, on iOS, pretty much everywhere, right? You can go through it. It feels like it's actually buttons, you know, it's got everything, right? I can click to unlock, click to lock. Most importantly, what you'll be learning today is how to take an application and turn it into a native application, right? That is one of the hardest things to do. So, like I said, this is the React Native clone that we're building. As you can see, the way it kind of works is pretty simple, right? Well, it's kind of like any React.js project. You have your app.js project. Hello, welcome everybody. Good to see you here. I see a lot of comments now at this point going forward. Beautiful. What's up? USA. Yes. Why manual over the car? Manual over the car because that's how the actual Tesla clone, the Tesla app works. If you guys go check out the Tesla app, that's how it works in real life. That's right. Thank you family, thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. So guys, this is like any other React.js application, as you guys can see, right? We have our app.js, which is right here, okay? And of course, you know, it has a view. Now instead of using something called divs, we use views, everybody. View, and so forth, okay? Now, just like in React.js, you can also import components, you guys can see. So I have my component called card item, and this card item right here is basically all of this. This is the card item, you guys can see right here, right? That's the whole application that's inside that. So if I click on the index.js for it, you guys can see we have all these different views, right? Touchable views, images, and of course then we have like scroll view. So this scroll view right here is what allows us to scroll through this application, like you see right here, okay? And this is live, everybody. If you guys are wondering, this is live. There's a reason why there's a red check mark. There's a red circle around it, guys. I'm excited to build this because this looks amazing. How good does this look? You know, like it feels like, especially later on, I can go ahead and download this. That's right. I can download this application and actually use it. For example, this is my, you know, you guys can see this is my little code right here. I simply scan it with my phone. I open this up and then check this out, guys. If you guys can see this, but I use it on my native application phone. Let me see here. Oh. Right here. Boom. Just like that. Yes, that is really cool. And I love it. Exactly. Right. So let's go and get started, guys. How does a React Native app works? Well, pretty simple, right? Well, it is React.js, but of course we need to be able to run this with, you know, in a native environment. Can you React Native on Windows? Yes, you can use React Native on Windows as well. Ryan said, yes, you can. Okay, right. Love this. Thank you so much, Sabino. Appreciate it, my friend. That's right. Yeah, you got it. There's a lot more coming, guys. A lot more coming. Beautiful. So currently this is just the UI. But later on, we'll definitely expand at some point. Right now, the UI, and this UI in itself is not easy to build. So we'll make sure just to make sure how do we build some of this using React Native, because it's completely different than any other application, right? So first things first that we need to do is I actually have a get started page here for you guys. You guys can see, and it all starts off from this right here, Expo Init awesome project. I mean, we're not gonna call it awesome project, but you guys have to make sure to install Expo CLI if you guys don't have that. So make sure you guys have that installed. All right, and then we'll do Expo Init. So let's go and open up terminal. I will go ahead and open up my application right here. I want to see the comments from you guys right here. I want to be able to see all the comments. Thank you, everybody. Hi, guys. Hello. I know the dark area is really good. The dark area is really good. I agree. I will open up my folder here, and I have a projects folder, and inside here my awesome project. And then I'm going to do a new folder called React Native project, native, boom, and so forth. Okay. Inside that, I will right click services, terminal at folder, open this up, zoom in for you guys so you guys can see it. Beautiful, sweet. And the first things first we need to do is Expo Init, right? And let's go to Expo Init, and we'll say Expo Init, and we'll init with a Tesla, let's just say Tesla app. That's right, we'll call the Tesla app. That's right. And of course, guys, if you guys are liking this videos, go ahead and like this video, subscribe for more videos like this. We have a lot more videos coming forward to you, so like this video. Let's get this video, guys, to 500 likes. Can we get to 500 likes? We're currently at 200. Let's get to 500 likes. That would be amazing. Okay, all right, let's go and select the blank project. Just blank project right here. That's all you need. Just hit enter on that one. It's installing all the packages now, and that's all you need at this point. Okay, it's like the blank project. And of course, guys, you know, if you want to learn more things like this, how to build applications using React.js, you know, Profit JavaScript is going to be your #1 program, #1 course to take you there. We have the link down below in the description as well. All right, if you guys are interested. Beautiful. Let's go and continue on. I see a lot of people. Someone says, I was waiting for the stream for a long time. You got it. Well, it's here. It's here now. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So much love. So much love. Dark mode. I love dark mode as well. I agree. Hi, guys. Superb. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. 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 Awesome. Sweet. So that's it pretty much. All we need to do now is the following. So I will go ahead. I need to remove this portion. And now I'm actually going to open this up in my little terminal right here. Boom, right there. I'm gonna open this up right here. Give me 1 second. Un segundo, por favor. Yes. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, I can still see all your comments here. Beautiful, I guess, guys. Now, for us to get started, I'm gonna close this out. Let's gonna open up a new folder file, VS Code. So file, new window for VS Code. It's gonna be right here. I'm gonna open this up right here, and let's go to our project. So let's go to React Native project, the Tesla app, and let's open this one up. Okay. Oop. Oop, 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 oop. Right, just like that. Okay. Beautiful. And then what you're gonna do is right click, open an integrated terminal. That's all you need to do. And for us to get started, you simply just need to say yarn start. Okay. Boom. Let's see what happens now. It will probably yes, new port A. And it opens up in this little window you guys can see right here. This is the window we're gonna use, okay? Right here. That's it pretty much. Now, for this window, I will go ahead and take this window, and I will actually put this window into my little thing up here. So I have in a little corner. It's right here, okay? This is my current project. This is my new project right here, and I will go ahead and run an iOS simulator. Let's see what happens. Attempting to open. Yes. Now, yes, guys, it did completely erase the other application. It's okay, right? You see the other app was here before, but that is okay, not a problem. So now, of course, guys, for those of you who are on Mac, you do need to install Xcode. Very, very important. Those of you who are on Windows, you can simply just use Android. So if you're on Windows, if you just simply select Android right here, that's all you need. So select run an Android device emulator. That's all you need for this one, okay? Beautiful. That's it. That's right, Bitcoin. Tesla is amazing. This is amazing. It's still building the JavaScript bundle, so give it some time. Yeah, the Tesla native applications that usually take a little longer to build, guys, than the normal applications, but that's completely fine. That's not a big issue here. Okay, beautiful. And just for safety purposes, you see, I did save the other application we had before. I am using this mainly for reference, so we can see what we are working on today, right? Right here, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will answer your questions later on after the live, after we are done. But, you know, I highly recommend you guys follow along. If you guys can, just watch this. And that's pretty much it, guys. We have our, right there, open up app.js and start working on your app. That is right. It is pretty much, I mean, it's not done. I was going to be like, peace out. See ya. If you have Windows, you need to install Android Studio, guys. worst case scenario, if you don't have Android Studio, nor do you have, for example, iOS Simulator, open up in the web browser, and so you can work in a web browser as well. So that's your other option, okay? Or you can even scan this barcode using your iOS or Android device, and it will show up on your iOS device. But you need Expo installed for that one. Okay, so cool. Let's go to app.js and let's see what we have right now. So this is it, guys. This is it. This is app.js is where we are working from. Okay, everybody. Now inside this application, you guys can see what do we have. Well, we have a few things. As you can see that. Thank you so much, Victor. Appreciate that, my friend. Says learning a lot from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So as you can see, we have a text, we have a view, which in React Native is pretty much like a div. And all we are doing here, this is the text. So if I go ahead and remove this, I say, let's go. And I say fire like this. And I save this. Let's go fire, you see? So there you go. Now Flutter is great. Flutter is great as well, but React Native has become very popular because it goes directly native into iOS and Android. So awesome. Let's go. Beautiful. So to get started, guys, what we need to figure out is how do we divide this application into multiple pieces, right? That's always how I start. I usually start out with a few things. Well, we've got kind of like this header section right here. This header section right here, right? We have this section that does the mileage and the status of the car. We have the actual car. And if you actually have a Tesla, comment down below. I'm curious if you have a Tesla here. Anyone has that? Maybe you guys have driven a Tesla. Who knows, right? This is our Tesla logo. And we have kind of a few controls we can use here, like the fan, this is the key button, this is the lock button, and so forth. Yes, thank you, appreciate this, guys. And of course, here we have the media and a few other controls that we can use. That's right. Okay, let's move forward. Now, the first is I will be working on is I'm gonna create a component just for the car item itself, right? This whole car item is gonna be a view, and I'm going to create this whole component for it, and that's pretty much it. So to create a component, let's go ahead and create a new folder here called components. So new folder called components. Boom. Okay. And there you go. And inside this comportable, create a new folder inside here and called car item. Or I'll be called card item. I think it's called cart. Yeah, no, it's car item. That's right. So we have a new folder called card item. Inside this car item, I will create a new file called index.js. That's going to be our JavaScript. Okay. And I'm also going to create a style.js, everybody. Okay. This is just the UI. That is correct. This is just the UI, everybody. Yes. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bitcoin. I know JavaScript is insane. The crazy stuff you can do with JavaScript nowadays, right? Yeah, it's crazy, right? So index.js, and then we're going to create a new file also called styles.js. A new file called styles.js. Boom, and done. All right. So every single component kind of starts off with a bare structure. So in our case, it's gonna start out with the following. Okay, it's gonna be RAFCE right here. It's a React arrow function, right? It's a function component, right? That's what we need to build here. Okay, so right there. So this is our div, of course, but we don't use div in the React Native. We use something called views. Okay, let me go ahead and lower this a little bit down so you guys can continue watching with me with this. Now for this view, I need to import this view actually for my purposes, and I don't need to use here. To import my view is gonna be the following. So here I'm gonna see here, So we need to import the view from React Native. So I say like this: import right here. I say view. Let me know if you guys can see this actually. From React-Native. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Tanmai. That's right. So import view from React Native. Amazing. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll just import this view like this. View. And we'll close it out with a view out here as well. Just like in any other React.js app project. And at that point, I need to import this into our app.js. Okay. And to do that, all we'll do is the following. We'll do import, and I will say car item from what? I'm gonna do dot slash. You can see here I have different things. I can do components, and then slash what? Car item. And I can do the index, but because we're using index, we don't actually specify index. But I mean, I'll do it anyways. It's okay. That's it. First time, yeah, that's right. First time right now, that's amazing. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, and then what we'll do is we need to go ahead and what? Use this now. So I will do like this. So car item. That's how we use any, component. And it says now error object, you likely forgot to export your component from the file it's defined in. That's correct. So if I go to index.js, I have to, it's not there. Where's our, oh, we put our files, that's so funny. We put our whole component into the styles.js. That's not correct. We should put that into our index.js, guys. Okay, there we go, much better. And I will call this car item. Save it. Beautiful. It says expected a class but got undefined. That's okay. Don't worry. And I will simply call this let's go. Beautiful. Now looks like it's still not working the way it should be. That's completely fine. So I will go to app.js car item. Looks like I'm importing my car item correctly from the components folder. Looks like that should be all good. Let me see if that's something wrong on my side. Const car item. I need to export default. I think is what I need to do. I need to export default. Right here. Save that. Default. So I have my here. I'm gonna do like this here. I'm gonna say export default. Right, car item. Boom. And I'm just gonna define my const here. Boom. Text strings must be rendered with in a text. That's right. And if I want to use a text now string like this, I say text. Boom. Right. So you cannot just put text just as is. You have to use a text, a text view. Now to use a text, you have to import it here as well every single time. So this is where it gets a little bit different, guys. And here we have let's go, in our new component, okay? Right? So for this specific portion, guys, the way it kind of works is views are generally like divs. And our text is like whenever you have a text, you have to surround it with a text not text, but a text component that comes with React Native. Because remember, in Native is very different from like your simply online, web components, right? Very different, okay? That's right. Okay. Now, so that portion is done. Let's go ahead and actually convert that and now start building our actual view. And the first thing that we have is going to be what? Well, the first thing we have is going to be, I want to talk about the actual header. So let's go to view here, another view, and we'll call it the header. So say view. And this will be for the header. So I'm going to go on comment like this, header, and I'm going to put into comments. This can be the header. Okay, guys? Beautiful. Awesome. Now, in this header, of course, guys, right? Well, a few things are going to happen. If you take a look at what do we have? Well, we have what? We have this section, we have this section, and we have this section. We have a cog wheel, which is for settings, right? Which is a icon. We have this model 3, and then we have, the kind of like a surprise is what they call it. I'm not sure what it actually calls. But in here, I'm just gonna put some text in here just so you guys see it, okay? And then we'll convert this into use an actual like font, to use actual icons. So inside here, I'm gonna say here settings, okay? Then I will say here, I'm gonna call this the Nosmobile, okay? Don't judge me. I'm gonna call this the Nosmobile. That's right. I'm gonna call this the Nosmobile. The Nosmobile. And then there's another one called surprise. I know, I like it too. Surprise. Beautiful. Save that. Hey, beautiful. Now we need to start out with the styles, okay? So we need to give some styles for this specific project. Now, how do we create styles? Styles are actually created inside the styles.js, guys, right? And so the way you'll do that is you actually need to import a style sheet. So we'll do import here. Import, and you need to import a style sheet that comes from React Native. from React Native, right? So we'll say here style sheet like this, okay? And it's gonna come directly from React Native, right there. See, it's already done for you. Okay, next thing we'll do is I'll do const styles is equal to, I'm gonna say style sheet, right? Style sheet dot create, and boom, and this is gonna be our style sheet now. It might remind you something called style components, guys. That's what it might remind you of, honestly, right? If you want to really think about it. Yeah, that's kind of how I think about it sometimes, honestly. But, you know, it's all right. Now, we have the style sheet container, which is right here. You see how they do it inside the main project. We can simply delete that. We don't need that anymore. Or what we can do is simply say, yeah, flex on one. Well, that's fine. You can still keep it. That's just not the biggest deal, right? So for our style sheet for the car container, what we need to do is create a car container, style. Okay, let's go back to our style.js and let's do here car container, right? And so forth. And this is going to be this whole car container, which is this whole container, correct, guys? And we need to give it a width of 100%. And actually, yeah, width of 100% right here. And we need to give it a height of 100% as well. That's right. Hey, let's go. And since we've given this car container a style, but we need to actually give it a class, set a class to it, right? So if I say go to view, instead of saying, hey, view class, class name, whatever you usually call it, you have to say, style equals. So we'll say here style equals something. But what is it, you might be asking? Well, we need to import our style sheet. So we'll say import styles from what? Styles, you see? Directly from here, everybody, guys. Then we say here style is equal to styles dot car container right here. Car container. Save that. Boom, right? Now this is a style. Now if I give it, for example, like let's just say a background color. If I give it a background color here, let's just say maybe it's like let's see, black. Does not work actually, because we did not export the styles, everybody, right? So we need to export the styles as well. So we need to go here, we need to export default, and you need to say styles. Boom, save that. Hey, you can see right there, right? That's the background color black if you wanted to. You can do orange if you wanted to. That's the, whatever you want. Orange. Save that. Hey, there we go. See? And so then we have our, for example, our Nas and surprise all in there, everybody. You guys see that? See that? Okay. Components, header, main. Yeah, that's right. There'll be three components: the header, the main, and the list above. That's a good one. Okay, this is the main component, Victor. That's correct. This is the main component, Victor, guys. That's right. Beautiful. So what is the next thing that we need to create? We've got this view. I'm going to also give it a style, and that's going to be the header, right? So the actual header, right? I'm going to say style is equal to what? Styles.header, right? So the way we're literally just grabbing the styles is we're referencing back from what? From the styles that's in here, going inside here, and then checking out these styles right here, right? Now you have to be very careful because styles in React Native are a little bit different than styles in like React.js or on the web, guys. That's right. Good. So flex one, I'll tell you guys about flex one later on. Don't worry. All right. Now styles the header. Let's create our style for the header right here. I'm gonna say here, comma. I'm gonna say header. All right, continue on. And for the header, well, a few things we need to do. You see how there's a lot of like, because we have this notch, we have to really push down this whole little, container using a margin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say margin top. Boom. I'm going to say margin top of 50. Now you don't say 50 pixels here because it's a little bit different here in React Native. Instead, you just say 50. Header. Let's see here. Does it work? Styles that header. Margin top 50. I did that. Okay, good. So I just need to save it. So styles that header. Great. Margin top 50. Okay, awesome. Next thing we need to do is I'm going to give it a margin left 20 as well. So I'm going to say margin left. Give some spacing on the left side as well of 20. Again, might be very different because we don't have pixels here. Okay, save that. That pushes it a little bit on the side right here. Boom. And then we have the what? We're going to give it a margin right of 20 as well. Good. Good. Awesome. Okay. Now, at this point, I'd be wondering, okay, well, Nas, that's awesome. What do we do with these icons? But before we go into icons, guys, I want to figure out how do we put these settings, you know, from left to right. If you remember, guys, we have something called display flex. That's correct, right? One of the best things in the world, display flex, right? For us, right, in order for us to go, you know, to flex it in a direction like this, we say what? Flex direction row. So that's exactly what we need to do. If I go back to here, I'm going to say the following. I'm going to say here, header, comma, flex direction is going to be row. Check this out. Row. Save that. You see? Now it goes from left to right, which is exactly what we want if we look at our actual application. You see? Right here, from left, so it goes 3 div items left to right. You guys see that? Great. Awesome. The next thing we need to do is after that, we need to go ahead and space these things out. And if you know the way to space these things out, we say what? We say justify content. What? Justify content. We say space between. It's going to push things to the side as much as possible. Okay. So if I say here space between, why not flex direction horizontal? Because that is not a property that we can use. That's not a value. It does not exist in flex direction. It's only row or column. If I do space between, check this out, guys. Space between, save it, and boom. You see, it pushes things to the side right away. Okay. Okay. Next thing we need to do is I'm going to put these vertically aligned items center like this. I'm gonna say align items center. Boom. Good. Oh, items. There we go. Now, let's talk about well, these little cog wheels, or you know, the little icons, right? Because where do we get these icons that we have right here? And honestly, they came from one place, and we're gonna use something called Font Awesome. Anybody here you have used Font Awesome? If you guys use Font Awesome, let me know. I'm really curious. Okay, but for us to use Font Awesome, we'll go back to our page. We'll go back to, yes, there's a live video, but you guys will be able to find it later on, don't worry. And we'll say Font Awesome for React Native, guys, like this. Okay, React Native Font Awesome. You want to click on that, scroll down, go to API docs right here. And there we go. It shows exactly what you need to install for everything to work. And it's pretty much you just follow the instructions, right? I'm going to copy this npm install, the React Native SVG. So I will do that right now. I will open up my terminal here. I will click plus. You guys can see right there. Click plus. And I will do npm install React Native SVG, my friends. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Very creative, not indeed. Very creative indeed. Not just dev. What's up? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're building this application right here, guys. Tesla app clone. Okay, 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 okay. What's up, not just dev? How you doing, my friend? We got Hazem. What's up? How you doing, my friend? Good, 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 good. I love it, guys. Okay. I love it. Let's keep going, keep going. It's going to install it. Of course, guys, I want to remind you guys, subscribe, like for more videos like this, of course. Let's get this out to, oh, dang, looks like we got an error. Oh, that's okay. That's not a big deal. If you guys want to see more content, go ahead and give us a like, guys. Let's see, how many likes are we at this point? I think we're at a pretty good one. I think we have about 286, guys. 500 is the goal. 500. We can do it. Let's go. Next one is install this one, and you install Fort Awesome. It's so funny how they called it Fort Awesome. Okay, install that one. That's gonna be our next project. Yes, you can go back and watch it from the first minute. That's correct. Yes, you can. Not be found. That's okay. Says rating cannot be found now for some reason. Oh no, it's so weird. Okay, all good. Let's go back to here. Let's call SVG icons. Something happened with the React Native portion. It's okay. SVG icons. Scroll all the way down to install the other one. Nice. 300, Susa. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everybody. I love it. Nice. Okay. And then finally, the last one we need to install is gonna be this one. React Native font. Awesome. This one right here. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got these specific, files. It's all inside no modules. I think I'll have to just simply refresh because I feel like it just needs to refresh or restart the app. I feel like, let me see here. Publish or republish the project. Need to restart the app. Let me see here. Let me go back to my problem. Terminal. Back to my node here. Stopping server. It's okay. Sometimes you might have this where it's like, you just installed a new no module, and so it will just crap out on you as well. That's what I'll call it. That's okay. Sometimes it just happens. Okay. So for us to be able to clear this out, I will create a new terminal, and I will do yarn start again here. Yarn start. One more time. Just to make sure it's all good. Nice. Yes. It's going to continue on. Sometimes that will happen when you guys maybe create a new, what's it called? Visit, what is it called? Let me see here. Config. This usually means React Native is not installed. Really? And what the hell? Really interesting. And React Native is not installed. What happened there? npm install react-native. Let me see here, guys. No. That should be actually there. The yarn start. Yarn. That's interesting. Yes. Let's see. Let's see what goes on here. I will say sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. Expo start. CLI again. Usually means React Native is non-installed with dependency package.json. Okay. Let me see package.json here. Seems to be all good, honestly. Seems to be all good. I don't see why this would not be working, but see, we'll go back to here. Package.json, package lock. Yarn install. I mean, I could do yarn install again. Let's see here. Making sure it's all good. Let's see. It's so weird because I installed a icon library here, and that's all it did to me was uninstall React Native. It looks like, which is I think was weird. Never had to happen before. Well, that's coding for you guys. A lot of fun. Yeah, I might just reinstall the node modules. You're right on that one. I might just do that right now. Oh, good. Okay, so installed again. Let's now the yarn start. Let's see what will happen again. Yes. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Okay, that's working. Okay, good. Let's do run an iOS simulator. Let's see if that'll work. Attempting to open. And is it working? Okay, it's building. It's building. It's working. Let's go. Woo! Beautiful. Thank God we have solved. I'm not sure what happened there, but that was weird. I will tell you that. That was weird. Okay. Yarn cache clean do the trick. Okay, Dan, thank you. You guys are so helpful. You guys are amazing. Very helpful, everybody. So, okay, we've got this portion. Okay, the header is all good. Now, to go ahead and now use icons, we can use Font Awesome icons for this, everybody, okay? So check this out, guys. If I go ahead and I go to my Font Awesome here, fontawesome.com. You know, for example, the gear icon, you see the gear cog icon that we need to install right here on the left portion. I'm going to do install. I need to make this a little bit bigger. Boom, icons. And here I'm going to say the following. I'm going to say cog right here. There we go. Got the cog wheel right here. And the way we would do it, if you scroll down right here on the right hand side, you guys will see that to use the icon, we use Font Awesome icon and you need to import it. So you import the Font Awesome icon like this right here, right there, as you guys can see. And then you actually import the icon itself. So that's what we'll do. I'll do Command C here. I will import the icon right here. Boom, that's what we'll use. And then we'll import the actual icon as well. Now, we're not going to use FA Coffee. That's not what we're trying to import here. But we will use something else. So here, FA Coffee. Okay, we imported that portion. No problem. We will use FA Cog. Now, you can see here, we cannot just say FA-Cog. Okay, that's not how it is. Instead, I'm going to use FA like this. FA like this. FA Cog like this. Oh, FA Cog like this. Boom. Save that. And so now for me to use it, if you scroll down, you see I can use it just like this right here. Boom. Right there. Beautiful. And I simply just say, I go to settings here. I remove these settings and I boom, 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 paste it in. Oops, not what I want. Paste it in like this. Okay. And then for the icon, I just simply say the following. I say FA Cog. Save it. Let's see. Oh, you guys see what I'm talking about here? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's the next thing. The next one we need to work on is going to be the surprise one. Okay. So that's the next one I work on. Let's go same thing. And that's going to be, I'm going to call it the not surprise. It's like a box. Okay. It's like a box right here. So Dennis, can you try to import definition as icon from path? You could, but we're using Font Awesome. We're just trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody. You know what I mean? Well, you definitely could. I don't see why not. Expo Icons. That's actually a good suggestion. That's actually, we'll check it out next time for sure. It's a good suggestion for sure. Okay, I'm gonna actually go to my little thingabob here. Right now, guys, let me ask you this question: what do you think we should be working on next? What do you guys think? I just switched my little icon here, right here. You guys like it? There you go. Hey, there you go. Much better. Okay. Right. So what do you guys think we should be working on next? Well, again, let me get that other icon. I'm going to call it a box icon. I'll call it the box icon or toolbox maybe. FA toolbox. No. Let me see. There's a little toolbox here. Toolbox. Oh, there is right there. Toolbox. That's the one. That's right. So FA toolbox. Beautiful. Okay, I like that one. I like that. So if I just simply import here, I go to import, comma, FA toolbox. Save. All right. Let's do the same thing situation here. Command C, Command V, everybody, and we'll say FA toolbox. Save that. And do we have it? Icon not found for icon is equal to. I think I know why. Because it's not toolbox with a capital B, it's with a small case B right here. Boom, save that. Hey, let's go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Next thing, I'm gonna change up this Nosmobile to be a little bit different. Okay. I use something called Screen Brush, guys. If you guys are wondering what app that I use for drawing, I use something called Screen Brush. Everybody, okay. Okay. All right. Now, for us, we need to change up the header. Let's change up the header styles a little bit here. And I just want to change out the colors. And honestly, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to do. So I'm going to give the header title. So I'm going to give this a class as well. So I'm going to say here, style is equal to, like this, styles dot header. Boom. Dot header. Dot header title. Header title. Save that. Beautiful. Right, so we need to give this its own little class right here. And for this one, I'm going to say now comma. Let's go back to our CSS. Now we'll say comma header tile. Maybe remove this just to the bottom. I will say header title. Okay. And what is it going to be? Well, for once, it's a color of white. So we'll say color for the text color of white. Okay. Nice. Then we have a font size of 16. Comma. And then we have what? I'm going to change up the font size to 16 so it's a little bit bigger. I'm going to give it also a font weight bold. Boom. Bold. String. Always in a string. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. Ooh. Cannot put that one. That's funny. Okay. Nice. Good job, Technology Stalker. I like that's an interesting name. So next time we need to go and align this vertically and horizontally. So I'm gonna say here what? Align item center for this one. Center. And I want to center it vertically and horizontally. Center. I'm gonna justify content. Center as well. Boom. Okay. Now it's not fully centered just yet. You might see that right here. Well, it kind of is though. Actually, it is pretty much centered. I don't see why not. Yeah, that's pretty much centered. Next thing I want to do is I want to give this cogwheel and these icons a little bit more of a size. So to give this font awesome icon a size, all we need to do is specify just the size. So here I'm going to say here, size is equal to 24. Boom, save that. See right away, bigger. And then same thing with this one. Size is equal to 24. 24. Was that right in Spanish? I think so. Okay, beautiful. All right, guys, we got that portion. I love it. I want to change up these now colors. You see how it's currently like a black color? I want to change this up to a white color. Because if I scroll back, boom, 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 white color. You guys can see it right here. Exactly. Got it? Nice. All right, so to make that happen, what are we going to do? Very simple. Give it a what? A style, everybody. Let's go ahead and go to styles.js. I'll do the same thing here. And I want to say here I'm going to call this the icon. Yeah, why not I'll just call the icon. So I'm going to say style here. Style is equal to styles.icon. Not icon. Java playlist for Android. Icon right here. Okay. Same thing goes with the other one. So I'm going to say styles style is equal to style.icon. The icon. Awesome, sweet. Save that. Command S on that one. Okay. And then what will I do? Well, I will simply go back to app.js, okay, and actually no, style.js, and let's say here, I'm gonna say here what icon. Boom. And for this icon, always say is the color. I'll just say color. It's gonna be white. That's it, guys. Save that. Hey, now it's white color. The next thing I want to work on is gonna be the background. Okay, the background is gonna be awesome because it has like actually we made a special background so that it mimics the actual application. Because if you look at the application, let me show you. Right, this is the actual app. I know it's crazy. This is the actual app right here. Right, it's crazy. You might see it. Maybe you don't. Let me see. Maybe it will. Come on, focus right here. Right. So we need to be able to build this as is right here. Okay. And we have something called for you at the bottom down description, guys. We have for you the assets. We have a background, and then we have for you like a battery icon. Okay. So if you go down the description, you will have a Google Drive folder like this, and all you need to do, you'll have it will literally just be like this right here, and it has assets. And there's one more thing inside here which you will later on see. It's called items.js, which is important for our menu. Okay. So it's actually pretty interesting. So Ryan said, will this actually work as a Tesla app? So it's impossible for you to create a full-on Tesla clone because, of course, their code is very hidden. And in order to be able to access their code, you have to be able to, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So this is simply just like a view of what you can do, right? But, of course, we're not building an actual Tesla where you can use it for your own Tesla car if you have one. That's downright to say right now, it's pretty much impossible. Pretty much impossible, guys. Right? That's how it is. I mean, they want to protect their cars, it makes sense. So what you guys would do, you want to download this whole folder, Tesla clone assets, like we call it. Again, it's down below in the description, guys. It's gonna be zipping up the file for me right here. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful. So then at that point, what you want to do is open this one up. Nice. And we get the Tesla clone assets right here. Everybody see that? Yeah? Right there. Beautiful. Tesla clone assets. All you want to do, and you can see we played around with just trying to clone to sensors or something. No, this is not connected to sensors, guys, at all. Though that would be cool. Right? Now, in terms of assets right here, you guys can see we have all these little assets in terms of PNG icons. What I want you guys to do is take this background and this battery and just move them into the assets folder. That's it. Just move them to the assets folder for now. And the items.js, since you're here already, feel free to move. Well, don't worry about the items.js just yet, okay? That will come later on, guys. So that's it. Everybody got that little link? Let me know down below if you got that link, guys. That'll be awesome. And that's it. Now, to create the background image, right, all you gotta do is let's go back to index.js, and there's something called the background. It's actually just called a background image inside, Tesla, inside of React Native. So I'm gonna say image background, and again, you need to import this from the view. I'm gonna say image background like this. Okay, save that. And all we'll do is the following. I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna say image background like this, right? And of course, it has a source, and it also has a style, which we're gonna give as well. So for the style, I'm gonna say it's gonna be styles.background image. Background styles.background image. That's right. If Tesla exposed the API, then maybe we can use that. That would be cool if it did. You guys should talk to them. I'm gonna close this out. Right here. For the source, we need to actually give it a source now, right? Now for the source, we need to require an image. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say require here. Okay. And inside require, I'm gonna say require, and require is basically we're bringing in our actual, our actual image. So kind of like this. Now I need to use .. because I'm trying to get out. You see, I'm currently inside the index.js. For me to get out of index.js, I have to go back up to card item right here. Then from there, I need to go back into components folder, and then from there, I need to go back into the assets folder. So I need to back out of my folder 2 times. That's how we navigate, you know, folders. And do // then // again, and that now you see I'm inside here, which allows me to do this / what? I can say now /background. Background dot png. Save that. Let's see. It says undefined. What? Undefined. Undefined is not an object. It's okay. Define a non-object. A source does seem to be all good. Let me see here. Back at the PNG. Looks like that's all good. Back at the PNG. I think it's the style now. Let me see. What if I remove this certain portion? Does that work? Okay, that works. Okay, it's okay. Let's see. Let's go back to here. I think because it requires a width / height, so we need to go back into our styles for the image background and give it a width and a height. Okay, so let's do background image. Let's go to background image inside our styles. I will say here, comma, background, not color, but image. Cool. I'm gonna say here width of 100%. Boom. Boom. And then I'm gonna say height of 100% as well. Hakeem's giving me the semicolon because it thinks it's CSS, but it's not. Save that. There we go. So there you go, guys. This is our image. I mean, look, how good is that, by the way? Yes, we created just for you. That's right. That's right, we did. So that's a pretty sick looking image, honestly. Yeah, I'll agree with that. And of course, you know, to make this image look even better, we can resize this, because sometimes, for example, maybe you have a bigger display, right? And you want to resize this maybe a little bit better. So you can use the called resize mode. Resize mode. And you'll use resize mode of what? Of, for example, like cover. Cover, right? Cover. Save that. And then now, here's the issue now, because this, you see, the thing is now is this. Yes, this is hidden, and now our text is gone. If you guys can see our index.js, you can see that our text is nowhere to be found, this one. Why? Because it's actually all the way down below, somewhere over there. Okay, it's somewhere like over there. And because this whole background image is covering it, you see, guys? Now, to make this not be like that, we position it absolutely so that it's underneath. It's actually underneath the whole thing. Okay, underneath the whole, you know, it's actually is viewed as a background image. So for example, let me show you. If I go to our styles and I say here, position, it's kind of like you absolutely position in the web as well. Same situation. Remember, it will take its own div out of context and put it behind everything else, or position absolutely to some sort of a div, right? Save it. Boom. You see now, this right away came. Because why? These things have structure, but when you position absolute something, it has no structure anymore. It just almost like clings onto something, and that's pretty much it. That's kind of how you want to think about it. That's right. Thank you, Adam. We got to 1 million subscribers. So guys, give this a like, guys. We really much appreciate this. For the 1 million subscribers, guys, we worked really hard, and we still are working really hard to continue giving you guys as much value as possible. So if you guys would like, that would be much appreciated. All right, let's destroy this YouTube algorithm. And yeah, because you know, sometimes YouTube algorithm is just not good. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, depending on the day. But yeah, we must just, yeah, thank you guys. All right, so that's all good. It's looking much better already. Next thing I want to work on is gonna be this right here. Boom, 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 boom. 150 miles and parked. Okay, so let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, what's next? So for us, is gonna be we've got the header. I like that. And let's work on the actual, like the battery thing, right? So battery section, I call it. The battery section. That's right. Ugh, come on. Oh, boom, boom. So let's walk in the battery section. Let's go ahead and create a new view here. I'm gonna say view. Remember, views are like divs, style, and I'm going to give it a style of styles.battery, section. Boom. Okay. Okay, save that. Inside our battery section, what does it consist of? Well, it consists of an image right here, and then some text, correct? So just how we're gonna do the same thing. To use an image, we need to import our image. So I'm gonna say here, view text image background, comma, image, right here. We cannot just say img, that's for web guys, remember that, okay? So inside here, I'm gonna say here, image, and we'll say again, also the source is equal to what? Source is equal to what? Well, require, good, awesome. Require what? Well, let's go back to our, folder of assets. Again, / slash to go back to the, components folder, / slash. So then now we're back into the home folder, which is, the whole Tesla app folder. We can access the components now, or the assets now. And then inside here, we can say battery.png, just how we have it inside here. Battery.png. You see that? That's right. It's a custom battery that was created for you. Okay. Let me see here. Let's go back now. And of course, we need to give this one a style as well. So I'm going to say here, style is equal to styles.battery_image. Styles.battery image. Boom. Done. Donezo, my friends. Save that. Oh yeah, that's one big battery, guys. That's a lot. That's one big battery. Thank you, Zohir. If you think that, yeah, thank you, Zohir. That's I appreciate that, my friend. Okay, styles the battery image. That's awesome. Now inside that, then we need to go ahead and do the following. Then we need to go ahead and put in the text here. So we'll say text, like this. Text. Close that one out, and the text also has a style. Style is equal to what? Is equal to styles.battery text. Boom. And we'll say here 150 miles, like this. Boom. And it's all the way on the top. You see how it's right here, and this is the whole image. Again, now we need to do yes, a lot of them are going to be images. That's correct, right? So what we need to do now is kind of like the following. We need to go ahead and replace this and make this image a little bit smaller. So let's now go back to styles.js, comma, and we'll say battery image. And what width and height do we want to use? Well, a few things. Well, if we go to our battery image, okay, I'm gonna give it a height right here. Height of what? 26, comma, and then I'm going to give it a width of 70. That's right. Nice. See, it's a lot smaller now, which is much better. And that's pretty much it. But now on the battery section though, right? You guys see that we have from left, you see how it's kind of top to bottom? It's because of flex direction. By default, every view has display flex on it. So we need to set the flex direction from top to bottom to left to right using what? Flex direction row. That's correct. Let's go back to here. Right? I'm gonna say here battery section. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna say here a flex direction. Boom. It's gonna be a row. I like that. Save that. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. It says if I token comma, where is it? Oh yeah, because I need to actually give it a comma right here. Beautiful. And so you can see now it's from left to right. From left to right. That's correct. And for the battery section, I'm going to center everything inside here. I'm going to center it now. So to center it horizontal, we say justify content center. Center, comma, save. Now it's center, you see. And then to center vertically, we say align item center, everybody. Boom. Save that. Awesome. Now it's centered the way it should be. Okay. Next thing, let's focus on this battery. I'm gonna give this battery a little bit of a margin right battery image. So I'm gonna say margin right to push it out a little bit here. Right, I'm gonna give it a margin right of, let's just say 12. Okay, just to push it out. And now let's focus on the battery text. As you can see here, if we go back to our index.js, we have what? We have a battery text right here. Battery text, okay? Going to copy this one, go back to styles, comma, boom, battery text, nice, awesome. In the battery text, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna say the color is gonna be white, comma, beautiful, right? So if I change this up, nice, color's white. I'm gonna say the font size is gonna be 35, right? And you notice how, in terms of CSS, do I like Tailwind CSS? Somebody asked. Yes, I do. It's pretty good, actually. I use Tailwind CSS, a few times now. And so that's why we actually made a video on Tailwind CSS. You guys can go check it out. Yeah, but it's really, really good. I like it. Thank you. Happy you can join as well. Thank you, my friend. Beautiful. Next one is gonna be font size, but then I need to add a font weight for it too. So I'm gonna say here font weight. Font weight is equal to bold. Boom, save. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Let's create some spacing above it. So I want to create some spacing above this. To do that, I'm going to go down to my header and I'm going to give this a margin bottom right here because I want to push out this whole thing away from this. You guys see that? So I'm going to say margin bottom. Margin bottom and margin bottom of what? 10 pixels? Yeah, I'd like that. Nice, that looks good. Okay. Next thing I want to create is going to be the status, so the parked status, okay? Which is just, all it says is just simply just parked, okay, everybody? I'm going to call it status. Let's go back to our index.js. Okay, beautiful. We have a battery text. I love it. Our next one is going to be, and I'm going to give it a, this is the mileage. Is that how you spell mileage? I think so. I don't know. I'm going to say status here. And I'm doing this mainly for cleanliness purposes. Okay. And now I'm going to say view. Again, style is equal to what, guys? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Cool. On. Style is equal to styles dot what? Dot header. No, not header. What is it? Status. Boom. Okay. Again, this status can be the actual status of like a, of a state, okay, that we have, right? So status, and then we'll give this a text component. Boom. And all this will be is simply just what? Well, let me see here. Text component. I'm gonna call this parked for now. Save that. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Good. Let's go back to Subtitle.js and let's see what we have got. Well, we've got this parked thing right here. But we need to make sure that this is aligned, centered, and everything. So I'm gonna go to comma and say status, colon, Okay, what's up? Hey, MX Music, what you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, he said NGS native, I guess. Yes, that's right. We are using React Native, so that's just basically React.js, but React Native. That's exactly what we're using. All right. Let's go back to here. I'm gonna give the status a color of white because I want everything to be a color of white. Let's see. Will it actually change the text? No, it won't. I have to change the actual text. Need to give it a style manually. So this won't work because I need to set the color of white on the text itself, which means I'm gonna say like this: style is equal to, like not like this, is equal to, boom, styles dot status text. Okay. Nice. Okay. Somebody said, please show me how to hack Tesla. No, you are not hacking Tesla. And why would you want to? Okay. Next one. So view. Okay. I just thought that's funny. So then let's go back to our view. I'm going to say here for the status again, we need to align this centered. Okay, guys, we need to go ahead and align this centered. So again, what do we use? What do we use, everybody? What do we use? Who knows? We use what? Well, we need to align items and justify content. But in this case, I'm going to say align items, center. There you go. Awesome. And now let's focus on the status text like this. And for this, all I'm going to say is the following. I'm going to say status text is like that. And then I'm going to give it a font size of 20, comma, color of what? White. Save it. Boom. Done. And font weight, oh, bold. Font weight of bold, everybody. Okay. And there we go. We've got our parked Tesla Model X. Oh, yes, that's right. That's it. So guys, thank you so much. This is what we have so far. We have an amazing, again, we just have views right now, okay? But I'll show you guys how can we click on some of these things, right? Like, how do we click on, for example, this cogwheel, right? How do we click on this, for example, you know, this gear icon, you know? So to do that, we use something called, and I want to show you this here. It's using React Native, but let me show you here. React Native click, for example. Okay, it's called touches. No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Button example. I'll show you here. It's called touchable opacity. So basically, kind of like this, right? When I press on here, you can see it just feels like it's a press. And to do that, we need to import something called touchable opacity right here. And it's honestly all you need to do. Let's go back to our touchable opacity. So if I go to index.js, if I import touchable opacity right here, check this out. Save that. I'm going to put my touchable opacity around these, you know, image backgrounds. So let me see, around these little font awesome icons. So I'm going to say touchable opacity. Touchable opacity. Close this out. And you want to surround this around that cog icon. Boom. Boom. And then boom. Let's see what happens here. And then, see, now it feels like it's a touchable thing. You see, I click on it and that's what happens to it. Let's do our next one here. Oops. Touchable opacity. Command X this one. Nice. Command V. And that, my friends, is it. Save that. You go here. That's it, right? So now we have an actual clickable button. And like later on, you guys will learn how to do something on the click of the specific button. Okay? Beautiful, guys. So guys, like I said, thank you so much. I love seeing you guys in the chat. I can see a lot of you guys will be much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get to 400 likes, guys. That'll be so good. Somebody said, what do you prefer coding, designs or functionality? I like both. I like both designs and functionality. To me, that's always a lot of fun. All right, I like both of these things. All right, so guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, really important, guys, if those of you who want to take your next level to becoming a React.js developer, right, and also want to become a developer using JavaScript, right, we have an amazing course called Profit JavaScript down below in the description that we've been built. We have an amazing community down below. So if you're gonna go ahead and check it out, click the link below and you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Let's continue. All right. Beautiful. Next one. We've got that. We've got the view. I love it. The status is good. The next thing I want to work on is going to be what? Well, it's this portion. It is these controls right here. You see these? Right? Well, next is just going to be simply this one. Then I'm going to work on these controls right here. Okay? Thank you, Slim. Yeah, the touchable opacity button is amazing. I agree with that. So to work on this one, what is it called? It is going to be called for us the 3 icons. I call the 3 scroll icons, or maybe it's called something else. I'm not sure. So now let's go ahead and give a view, and I'm gonna give this the control icons. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call this. All right. And yeah, that's just gonna be the name for me. Okay. So let's create a view here, guys, like always. View, beautiful. And inside here, I'm gonna say here, style is equal to styles dot, and I'll call it for myself the 3 icons, or I'm gonna say the controls. Yeah, like this. Okay, save that. And of course, there's nothing inside here. It's okay. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create 3 buttons. Okay, and 3 buttons is gonna be a view. And again, we have our first view is gonna be a button of what, like this little fan right here, little fan. Then we have like a key. Then we have a lock. Okay. So let's do that view, and inside that is gonna be very simple. We need to add our font awesome, guys, our font awesome icon. So what are we gonna do? Like always, we use what? We do font awesome. I'm gonna copy this whole thing and paste it into here, the font awesome. Tab it out. Okay. And of course, there we go. But we need to use something called, let me see here, so you guys can see. Let's search for it, and it's called fan. Okay, fan right there. See, FA fan. That's all we need to import. Let's go back. We need to import FA fan inside here. FA fan. Save that, and that's what we're gonna use inside this style. FA. Let me see here. Styles the icon. FA fan. Fan. Boom. Done. That's it. FA fan is most likely done, guys. We have the styles icon, size of 24. That's exactly what we want to do. And now for this view, we need to create an icon kind of like circle, button circle. So I'm saying style is equal to, right? I'm saying styles, and let's call this the controls button, right? Why? You'll see why exactly what I'm talking about. And we need to create 3 of them. So here, 1. Let's do another one. 2. Another one, 3. Right? So there's 3 now, these gear icons. So of course, we use 3 icons. So the other one is going to be a key. So let's go back up to here, and we say key here. Okay. Yo, Williams. How you doing, my friend? Go to key. And we need to import this. I'm going to go FA key from the top. So let's do comma, FA key like this. Beautiful. And I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna use in the next one. FA key. Nice. Beautiful. And then finally the last one is gonna be what? The lock. I guess the lock icon. The lock icon, yeah. I'll call it the lock or the unlock. Right here, lock icon. Nice. So FA lock, everybody got it? So let's do import and then FA lock. That's gonna be our last icon we're gonna use. FA lock. Okay, beautiful. So that's what we need to do. Next one. We've got the FA lock, we've got the FA key, we've got the FA fan. Looking good on that side. And now let's go ahead and just simply style them out. Let's go back to style.js, and what we need to do is, let me see here, arrow icon, icon border, 3 icons right here. Now, for these specific icons, a few things need to happen. Well, you see how we need to, they're currently kind of like this. They need to go from column down to row, everybody. And so for that to happen, all we say here is the following. We say here, let's see here. What does it go? Controls. Here, go controls. Let's go back to here. We'll say controls. Boom. Boom. And inside the controls, we're gonna do flex direction, because by default, flex direction is column. Row. Good. Save that. Then now work. Flex direction. Controls right here. Right there. Save that. Nice. Okay. And then I'm going to say justify content center, so it's centered horizontally. Good. The content center. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, okay? And what we need now to focus on is on individual buttons in my case. And in my case, it's going to be the icon border right here. Okay, let me see here. So for the actual buttons, it's going to be a little bit harder because we need to create a circle around everybody, right? That's what we need to create. So if I go ahead and copy this controls button, that's the style I'm going to use. Let's go back to my style and I'm going to say controls button right here. Boom. Done. So got it? Okay. It's controls button. Now for this, you see, number one, we need to give it like a little bit of a border, but I want to give this park test. I feel like there's like not enough margin here. We need to give this a lot of margin, I feel like, so that it will push this whole view down, this whole view of controls down, right, everybody? Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think we need to do. So I will make that happen later on in a second here. But for now, let's just focus on this portion. Okay, controls button. I'm gonna give this every control. I'm gonna say border. Number one, I'm gonna give it a border. So border style. Let's see. Border width. Right? It's gonna be 1 pixel. Okay. That's right. We need more margin at the top, right, guys? Yeah, I agree with that one, right? Then I'm gonna say border color. Color is gonna be white. Okay, save that. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna say border style. Okay, that's solid automatically. I'm gonna say border now radius. Border radius is gonna be equal to 50. To 50. Nice. You see, now it's starting to become a circle, right? And I'm gonna say, well, and honestly, that's, and then for every single border, for every single little thing, I'm gonna say, padding of now 18, because this will create some spacing inside of it. There we go. Now we've got some a little bit better right here. And I'm gonna say here, margin left, margin left here. Left is gonna be, because I want to create spacing in between every single thing, or I can do something. I'm not sure if gap exists. Let me see if gap exists here. Gap of maybe what, 25 pixels. Not a valid property. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm gonna say margin dash left of 25. Nice. There we go. See? So now it's done this. And now for the controls, guys, we need to add a margin top. So you see how it's all at the top? I'm going to say here. I'm going to say margin top. And that's going to be 175, everybody. Let me add a comment here. So there you go. We've got our little buttons. Okay, they're not clickable right now, but that's okay. So let's make them clickable. Okay, guys? Okay. Radius of 50. That's the right technology, Stalker. And 20 pixels. That's okay. We made that around 25. Now, to make them clickable, guys, who remembers what do you need to do to make them clickable? Who remembers? We need to do what? Touchable opacity again. So touchable opacity. Let's put that around what? Around the whole view. Like this. Touchable opacity. On every single view, right? Boom. Boom. Save that. Next one. Boom. Command X. Tab it out. And boom. And save that. Next one. Touchable opacity. Boom. 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 Good. Tab it out. Save that. There we go, my friends. That's it. There is no display grid. There's no display. I mean, I'm not sure if there is a display grid or not. That's a good question. I'm not sure there is a display grid. All I know is that we have display flex and React Native. By default, every single view that we see on here, like this view, every single thing is display flex right away. So I'm not sure if it's fully, you know, this display grid or not. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I might be wrong though. If you guys know, that'd be great. That's right. That's right. That's right. So then, okay, so we got this. Now look at this. If I click on this, hey, now it feels like an actual button, everybody. An actual button. Now, one really cool thing that we can do, guys. Okay, one really cool thing we can do is we can change up this button. Ooh, I can actually do this. That's interesting. I can zoom in. One thing we can do is change up this right here to this whole thing so that it's actually locked and unlocked every time I click it. So for example, if I click on this, I want to be able to change it to an unlock button. How are we going to do that? Well, to do that, what we'll do is we need to create a state of making sure when is it actually locked and unlocked. So if I go to my here control, you see this touchable opacity, right? Let's figure out what is the current state of our lock, right? Well, in useState, I'm gonna import useState here from React. Say useState. Beautiful, save that. And inside here, I will create the following. I will say, okay, const locked. I'm gonna create a useState called locked. Set locked. Boom. Is equal to useState, right? What is the current state? What is the current state of our locked icon? That's right. So I'm gonna say useState of maybe false. For now, maybe our car is unlocked. So I'll say false here. Okay. And we can use that now to actually change something up. So for example, here's what I'm gonna do. Inside this font awesome icon, FAA lock, I'm actually just gonna simply say a JavaScript if else statements, okay? So you understand React.js first before watching this live? No, honestly, you can just watch this live, have fun, see how React Native works. I call it as you know, I sprinkle this. It's like I'm sprinkling at you guys. I'm kind of putting seeds into your brain. That's what I call it, right? It's okay to put seeds into your brain. It's okay, you know. That way you know what to do next time. Okay. Boom. This is better, probably. I think, right? No. All right. Okay. Cool. Next one. With this, what I'm gonna do is the following. I will say here icon. I'm gonna say if the icon, if it's locked, if the state is locked, question mark. This is a shortcut for the if else statement, guys. If the statement is locked, I'm going to use the locked icon, which is the what? The FA lock. This one, right? Let me see here. I will say I'm going to use the FA lock icon. However, otherwise, if it's not locked, I will use a different icon. And the icon I'm going to use for the unlocked one is going to be, let me see here. Make sure I get it fully. Gonna be the make sure I got it. It's gonna be the FA unlock alternative right here. Command C. And you guys wanna go ahead and import this. Make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna import this inside here, everybody. Okay. Right, and I will go back to the bottom. And if I say here FA unlock, so what does this do? This says the following. Hey, if it's locked. You can see it right away changed. Look at this. You see it changed right away, guys. What does this tell? What does this tell you? Well, basically, if it's locked, you will use FA lock. However, otherwise, if it's not locked, you'll use a FA unlock alternative. That's all it is. Now, there's you go. You see, we have this is it's pressed, nothing happens, but it's currently unlocked. If I set this to true, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Then look, then now it's a lock button. You guys see that? Beautiful. But how do you go ahead and actually do something with this? So I'm going to use this. And I need to create a function on the press of this touchable opacity. So on this touchable opacity, I can actually specify here. Unpress of what? I will say unpress equals the following, right? I'm going to say unpress of what? Unpress of... Okay, I need to call some kind of a function. I'm gonna call a function here called, what should we call this? I'm gonna say const click lock. Yeah, const click lock. Let's go to a function, of course. Boom, 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 right there. And basically, I'm gonna say the following. Every time I click on this, I want to do the opposite of whatever I'm doing. So if my car is currently locked, I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to say set locked to false. Right here. Otherwise, if it is currently unlocked, I'm going to lock it. Set locked, everybody, to what? To true. Boom, 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 boom. Save that. Okay, that's an error. Don't worry about it. I have to go back to my unpress and I say click lock. Save that. Hey, beautiful. So now look at this. If I now click on this, guys, ready? Watch this one. Watch this one. Click on it. Oh, you see, small change, but it shows you that this is the unlock section. So if I click on it again, now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. And actually, if you look at the Tesla app, and this is, I'll show you the Tesla app right here. This is the Tesla app. If I show the real Tesla app, which is actually this one, looks like there's maintenance going on right now, which is actually this one. If I can click on the actual button. Oh, you guys don't see it right now. Click on the actual button, you will see it right there. Still updated right now, but it will actually do the same thing as what we're doing right now. What is this being written on? It's using something called React Native, everybody. React Native, everybody. That's right. Okay, so this is literally, you guys are building for Android and iOS. That's correct, right? So we have this set locked, and you can click on this, right, as much as you want, no problem whatsoever. The next thing I want to focus on, which is going to be the harder portion, is this menu right here. This menu, right there. Okay, so everybody strap down, settle down. Let's go ahead, continue to the next portion. Okay, now for this menu, I'm actually going to create a new component right here. I'm going to create a new component for this menu. I will, inside my components folder, I'm going to say new folder, because I just want to do that. And I'm going to say menu. Inside here, we'll do a new file called index.js. Okay, and we'll also create a style.js. Style.js. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bro, add comment. What is that we're currently at? 403 guys. 403 likes. Guys, 500. Come on, you got this. Okay, so we had the index.js. Same thing here. I'm gonna say RFCC. They're here. I'm gonna do a little bit differently here. const menu is equal to this. I'm gonna say export default menu. That's it. Okay, beautiful. What is better? Quick question. What is better, a if-else or ternary operator? So ternary operators you like to use for like very fast. Ternary operators are really great for you want to display different things. So ternary operators are amazing. For example, just how you have it right here, guys. You can see here. I use a ternary operator for this portion. You see, you're not gonna say if-else statement inside here. You're honestly not gonna do that. That's just, you know, it's not clean at all. Yo, Sean, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Right? It's actually not going to happen at all. Instead, you want to use a ternary operator for this one because, again, it makes it clean. It's easy to use. And if you do a bunch of if-else statements, it's just going to be a really hard and complicated, right? So we don't want to do that. That's the only reason why you would use ternary operator, okay? So we have now the menu here. And this menu is going to be a view. View. Same thing here called view. View, okay? Let's go ahead and import that view into our car item. Right here. Right? I'm going to say here view. And I'm going to say import menu. Menu from what? From what? Import menu from, well, this is the tricky portion, right? I need to get out of car item. I need to go back into the menu /index. Boom. Save it. Okay. Got it, everybody? Then I can now actually use it. I can go to here and I can say here, menu. I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna say menu. I'm gonna give myself a little comment below so I can know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say here, menu. Close out right away. Boom. Cannot find variable view. Why? Because of course we need to import this stuff. So I'm gonna copy this whole view thing. I'm gonna copy this whole touchable opacity, React Native, because we're gonna use it as well in the other one. Command C, go to my index.js, Command V, boom, and so we have all those little views. Okay, every single thing you need to import directly. Okay, that's right. Very, very trending. I mean, React Native is built for iOS and Android, so it's very, very different than like PWA, like, you know, one-page applications. So progressive web apps. I mean, I don't know which one is different, progressive web apps or React Native. Both are really useful. I don't know. React Native apps are just becoming very popular as well. But I still think that progressive web apps are very, very popular, guys. All right, let's save that. Okay. Inside this view now, we need to do a few things. Well, let me see here. First things first is I'm gonna give it a style here. So I'm gonna say menu equals styles. Styles is equal to, you know, equal to what? Equal to menu items. Items. Styles and menu items. Styles and menu items. Save that. Give me an error because I need to import styles here. Import styles from what? Dot style. Oh no, from styles. I need to change this name right here to be called styles. Right here, everybody. Got it? Yes, please. Styles right here. Awesome. So we got that portion. That looks amazing. That was pretty good. Okay. Got the clickable buttons. Everything is all good. I like it. And then inside there now. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, Leith. Inside here, we need to now create the actual buttons, right? And of course, this button has a few things. So if you look at our buttons, we have what? We have like we have this portion right here. So if I go ahead and show this to you, we can create this into a view. And then we have a few different things. We have the icon. We have the text here portion, right? Which might have like a secondary text right here. And then we have this little, you know, arrow. I call it Chevron Icon. That's right. That's how cool it looks, right? That's the one we want to build. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got the styles, menu items, the Chevron icon. That looks amazing. Now, inside here, let's create our first view called the menu row. So I'm going to say view here. View style is equal to styles dot what? Menu row. That's right. That's right. Okay. Menu row. Okay. Save that. Next thing we need to go ahead and create is number one, like I said, we had this little icon. So we need to create our icon. Let's do that right now. So I'm going to say here, just how I've done it before. Let's go back to my index.js here. Here's my icon. I'm going to copy this icon just for my sake. And we go to here. Yeah, now, what icon we're going to use? We're going to use a musical icon. That's right. That's right. Not FA cog, but a musical icon. So let's go back to here. I'm going to call music. Let's see what we need to use. So yes, we're going to use a scroll view, but I'm going to add that later on. That's correct. But yes, we are going to use a scroll view. That's correct. So music right here. FA music. You guys can see that. That's all we need to use. Or maybe, yeah, FA music, that's what we need to use. So we need to go ahead and import that one. So to import our icon, same thing, guys. We need to do like the last time, guys. We need to import font awesome. Boom. And then we need to import the individual icons. Boom. Index.js right here. We can remove all these other ones. We don't need that. And inside this one, we need to simply just say, let's just say FA what? FA music. Okay. And that way, if I go to my icon and say FA music. Not, where is it? Styles icon. I need to bring in the style of icon styles for my last one. So let me see, where's my icon style, which is this color white. That's all it is, honestly. I'm gonna put that into my display style. Now for this style, same thing, guys, as the last other one. You see, guys, we need to import style sheet here. So let's go to our style sheet, import style sheet. And we need to create a style sheet. So we need to go back to here. It says const style sheets that create. Same thing. Styles that create. Okay, I'm gonna create that. Open this up. Awesome, sweet, beautiful. Okay. Okay, we got the styles that create, style sheet that create, and within this one, what am I gonna do? Let me see here. I'm gonna show it to you guys. We need to import the icon one. So I'm gonna say here icon. Boom. Icon color of white. Got it? Icon color of white. All right. That's right. And then that way, when we should see the menu icon somewhere. Styles icon, FA music. Where is it? I feel like I see it, but I also don't see it. Import styles. Let me see here. Styles dot icon. Music. Icon. Let's see styles. Oh, I need to export the styles. I keep forgetting this. Export default. Styles right here. Boom. Save that. Nice. We've got ourselves the icon. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing, my friend? Good. Let's go back to our init.js. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then, of course, inside the menu, that's what we have. After that, guys, what do we need to do? After that is going to be the following. So I'm going to create a, inside after font awesome. I'm going to create something called a text box right here. Check this out. Because, of course, if you look at it here, guys, right, this is the media. This is the text portion. But it might have two different things. That's right. So I'm going to create it. I'm going to call it the style, the menu text box. Here. Okay, I'm going to say view. Style. Goes. Styles.menu text box. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. That's awesome. Then I'm going to say here text. This is going to be my menu text. Menu text. Menu text. Oh no, that's the style. My bad. Hold on. The style is equal to styles dot menu text. And in terms of the actual text, what I'm gonna put in here, well, I'm just gonna put here, just say media. Right? That's what we have right here. Media. Everybody, okay? So save that and let's see what we've got so far. Nothing so far because the media it's black color, so we actually need to give it a white color. Okay. Let's go back to our here style.js, and I'm gonna say here menu text. It's gonna be color of white. Boom, save that. Hey, beautiful, nice job. Okay, that's looking good, pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I liking this. And then finally, the last thing we need to do is that little arrow icon. So let's import that one right now as well. Okay. Same thing, font awesome. Let's see. Boom. And it's called a Chevron icon. For those of you who did not know this, but it's called a Chevron. So if I go back to here, Chevron, I command this right here, and we need the Chevron right. There we go. FA Chevron right. Do you guys see that? That's right. I know. I did not know what Chevron meant. It's the first time in my life I figured out what a Chevron is. FI Chevron. Right. See, it even gives you suggestions. Nice. And that's what I'm going to use here. FA Chevron. Hold on. FA Chevron right. Save that. Beautiful. Awesome. Sweet. Now let's go back into our style sheets and let's fix up this styling of this specific, view, I guess you can say. So let's go to here, the styles, and I'm going to say here, menu text box, which is, or menu items, I'm sorry. Menu row. So one menu row, okay? Let's go to all this menu row. Let's go to style, let's say CSS, right here, menu row. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Open this up. That's exactly what we want. Now for this menu row, again, for us to be able to do, does React Native, yes it does support TypeScript, that's correct. for us to be able to do what? To do, you know, horizontal alignment. What do we say, guys? Who knows? We say flex direction row. That's right, flex direction row. So I'm gonna say here, flex direction, and I call it a row. Save that. Boom. See, now it's in a row. Awesome. Next one, I'm gonna say align item center. I'm gonna give it an align items center. Align items center, comma. Okay. And honestly, that's pretty much it on this one. Let me see here for a second. I have menu text box. Okay, let me see here. But this menu text box needs to be a little bit different. So you see how they're currently so close together. There's like this right here, this right here, this right here. Well, in order for me to make this grow as much as possible, I have to say flex grow 1. So for example, let me show you here. If I go to my style.css and I say this on menu text box, I say flex grow of 1. Save that. Here, let's fix that. Hey, you see? So now flex grow 1 is what makes this media thing grow as much as possibly can. That's right. So that's actually what we're doing here. Okay. Next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a small margin. So I'm gonna add a small margin to the actual menu. This whole menu items. I'm gonna add a small margin to this. So let's go to menu items here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Danzo. Comma. Okay. Right here. What's up? How you doing, Azadine? Good to see you. It actually still looks like that, guys. It actually still looks like that. Really now, because I have it. I have the latest Tesla app, my friends, and it still looks like that. So yeah, it does. That's the interesting portion about it. But yeah, anyway, so flex direction row, align item center, flex scroll 1 for the menu items. I'm gonna give it a what's it called? A margin top, margin bottom. So we'll say give it a margin top. Margin top of 20. Okay. I'm gonna say margin left. Left of 20. Right? Because see what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to keep it aligned together with this. You see that? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep it through here. Okay. Margin dash 20 as well. See? Nice. And then margin right as well. So margin right is also going to be 20, everybody. Boom. Donezo. Got it? Nice. Got that section. That's awesome. And then, honestly, that's pretty much it in terms of alignment. Now let's focus on the alignment inside the menu row as well. That's right. So for the menu row, I'm going to say here, margin top here. Margin top of going to be 15 pixels. Because I want every single thing to have a, you know, spacing in between each of the specific things, okay? Now let's focus on the menu text here. Now, the menu text right here. Menu text. Okay? That's right. React is for mobile apps, everybody. Menu text. Boom. Right? And I want to say here font size. Font size of 16. That's part 1. It's a little bit bigger. Oh, hold on. Right here. Disappeared because I already have a menu text right here. Font size of 16. Okay. Next up after that, let's go ahead and give it a font weight of bold. Bold. Oops. Bold like this. Boom. See, it's a little bit bolder now. Let's go and give some spacing in between what? This and then this whole thing, right? So I'm going to say here font weight bold, but also I'm going to say margin left. Margin left of what? Of 15 to give some spacing between the actual icon itself. And that's pretty much it, my friends, right? So in terms of that, that's all we need to do. Right, so we have margin left 115, and that's it. So we have this menu, and of course it's not touchable either as well. One thing I do want to do, however, is I want to add a the style for the right icon, I call it, for the arrow icon. So if I go back to here, I'm gonna give this a arrow icon style, arrow icon, because it has a different color. If you guys take a look at it here, you see it's a different color than the rest of this right here. So I'm gonna say here arrow icon. Okay, save that. I will go to styles here and I will create a new one called arrow icon. Let's see here. Arrow icon. Beautiful. And then the color for this one is gonna be the following. Let me see here. Arrow icon. It's gonna be this color here, guys. That's it. Boom. So you can see now we have a button, everybody. Now it's a very simple button, nothing crazy. To make this a full-on button, I'm gonna do the following. I will make this into a touchable opacity. So again, touchable opacity. Boom, boom. Okay. Command X. Tab it out. And then what? Command V. Save that. And so if I click on that, you see, it feels like it's an actual button. It feels like it's an actual button. That's right. Now, of course, if I want to simply replicate this whole thing, all I need to do is I just Command C, I will do Command V, another one, and another one, and another one, right? And I will have a lot of media icons and so forth. Now, for us to make this a little bit even better, what I can do for you guys is we can simply just, I want to put a margin bottom on the actual menu row as well. So just how we have a menu row margin top, we're gonna do menu row margin bottom right here. That's right, everybody. That's correct. We're gonna do 15. Yes, let's go. Yeah, there we go. That's much better, guys, right? So much better. Yeah. And of course, also we need to make it into an uppercase. Everything needs to be uppercase. So for the menu text right here, let's back to here. We have a menu text, this media right here. Let's go back to our styles. Do we have menu text anywhere? We do. Where is it? Right here. I'm going to give it a text transform of text transform. Text transform also going to be uppercase. I want to make sure that everything is uppercase. Boom. Media. See? So now, of course, we get all these buttons, guys. You guys can see that. That's right. It literally, that's right, Alinor. It's literally React is a library framework for websites and web apps. That's correct. So now we've got all these buttons, guys. It looks pretty amazing, okay? But of course, I know it's not gonna be efficient if I want to have all these buttons right here. You see this? I want to have all these buttons. So to make this work, what we did is we actually created a object file for you. So, like I said, we have a down below in the description, we have a Tesla clone assets folder. Just simply download, right click on this right here, click on download. That's all you have to do. This will have all the assets you need, the images, and you have something called items.js. And I want you guys to import that items.js into the menu. So if I have here my Tesla clone assets, right here, I'm going to take my items.js and put it into the menu section, okay? Why? Because here it is. So what this does, and again, this just makes stuff a lot easier for all of us, okay? We've made this. So for example, you can see we have items, boom, right here. And every single item is a menu item right here. You see? So for example, let me show you here. If we have the media here, this is directly correlated to, let me show you, correlate to the music portion right here. Boom. You guys can see that we specify the ID, we specify the actual icon, which we import as well, by the way. Then we specify the actual title too. You see that? You see that? That's right. So that is what we do, my friends, okay? So make sure you guys go ahead and download this down below in the description, and make sure you guys hit the like button, because if you hit the like button, I'm gonna do this. That's right. That's right. That's right. So hit the like button, subscribe, guys, for more videos like this. We just hit 1 million subscribers, which means so much to us. So we really much appreciate that. All right, moving forward. Go ahead. All right, you guys can see we've got this object file, which you guys simply just download from the down below in the description. Okay. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that. Down below from the description, just go ahead and download that little object file, and this specifies all of our buttons. You can see we have the title, that's the actual text. We also have the subtitle if you want to use that, and so forth. Now, to use this, we will go to index.js. So check this out, okay? I will go to my index.js here, all right? And I'm gonna import this. So I'm gonna say import items from, not items zoom, items from what? From items. Beautiful, okay? That's it. So I just imported my items. Now, how do I use those? Well, we're going to use something called a mapping. So to map through or to loop through it, I just need one. So look at this. I'm going to say, boom, boom, items, dot map, okay? Dot map. And for the map, we get one item. So basically, it loops through every single item, one by one by one by one by one. And for every single one, I'm going to go through it. And I'm going to output something with that, okay? Well, to output, I'm just going to output this one specific button right here. Boom. You see? Boom, boom. Boom. Save that, okay? So that's all I'm going to do here. Now, of course, each child list should have a unique ID. So we're going to add that right now. I'm going to need to add a unique ID for every single one. So I'm going to say key is equal to, right here, is equal to item.id. That's a must for sure. And now you have all these buttons, which are not scrollable, by the way. So don't worry, we'll fix that in a second here. But now let's actually change the text for every single button. Okay? Difference between a map and a flat list. So a flat list directly comes from React Native. It does not exist in React.js, versus a map is just simply in your normal JavaScript mapping, guys, right? And that's it. So that's the biggest difference, honestly, I would say. But I think they can be used together, honestly. A flat list. Yeah. So let me go take a look at it. Let me show you here. Sure. I actually want to stick on the topic here. So we got this item.id. To replace this text right here, I'm going to say what? I'm going to say item dot what? Who remembers? We have the title, you see? If you go to my index.js, we have item dot title. That's right. So if I go back to my thing, if I save this, you see? All of these now have different titles, which is exactly what we want. Now, next one, we need to now update the actual icon. So instead of doing styles.icon, instead of doing icon is this one, I'm going to say here what? Icon is equal to item dot what? Icon. Like this. Boom. And look how fast all of that just happened. Software, climate, everything. Okay? That's right. Last thing to do is to add a subtitle. If you guys look at it right here, we have this subtitle. Okay? The subtitle right here. Ooh. The subtitle right here. You guys can see. Okay? And, well, it's kind of like right there. This one. To add this subtitle, I'm going to say the following. Now, it's not always there because sometimes it doesn't exist. But here's what I will do. I'm going to check if it exists. I'm going to say here, if the item.subtitle exists, if it does, then I will output the following. I will output a new text. I will say here text, right? Style is equal to, I'm going to say styles.subtitle, right? Right here. Close it out. And then I'm going to say item.subtitle. So I'm going to hear item.subtitle right here. Beautiful, right? So we've got those three things, okay? So basically we're checking here, if the subtitle exists, then we actually show this. If it doesn't exist, then we don't worry about showing this. And look at this. You can see here, let me see, does it work? If item.subtitle, oh yeah, it does actually work. So now we need to actually create the subtitle, what's it called? The subtitle CSS or styling, yes, you can say. Let's create our subtitle styling. Boom, 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 boom. Looking back to see. And there's only just a special kind of font size we want to use. I'm going to say here color. Color is going to be gray color. And boom, you see, it right away shows up right there, guys. Right there, gray. Awesome. Then I'm going to say here font size of what? 14. Make this a little bit like that. Nice. And I'm going to say margin left of 15. Margin left. Margin left 15. 15. Just so that together fits with everything else, right? And my friends, that's pretty much it. We had these controls. But of course, you see, I can't scroll anything. I can't really do anything with this specific thing. And the reason being is because in React Native, in native applications, you need to specify like a scroll direction. Just go specify scroll view. And that's what we need to do right now. So let's specify a scroll view so we can actually scroll with this, okay? Okay, I will go ahead and open this up. I will open this one up, okay? And if I show you here what a scroll view is, guys. Scroll view React Native right here. I just wanted to show it to you here for a second, right here. See, it's just I can scroll through anything pretty much. You see, I can actually scroll. Because usually you really can't really scroll usually, but if you specify a scroll view, then yes, you can. So we need to go back to our in-car item, and I'm going to import scroll view inside React Native. Ooh. Let me import scroll view here. Scroll view, comma. Scroll view, awesome. Let's save that one. And since I've, oops. And where are we gonna put this scroll view around is maybe your question. Well, you put this around the whole menu. So I want to actually put it around this whole thing. Check this out, guys. This whole thing, because this is what scrolls, right? This does not scroll, and this does not scroll. This stays put. But this, however, does scroll. This has a whole big margin, and then that's what we want to allow to scroll. So let me see. We have the control icons. We include that. The status, we don't include that. So I'm going to say here now, scroll view. Scroll view. That's where I'll put it here. Boom, 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 boom. Command X that. I'll put it around together with the menu. Boom, boom, boom. So now if I go ahead and do this, boom. Scroll view, save this. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We have, my friends, the scroll view. So look at this. Now go back to index.js. Right? We don't need any of these other ones. We can just remove these other ones. We don't need any of these. We just need the ones that we loop through. Save this. And guys, we have ourselves a Tesla mobile app fully working for you. It's not the Tesla app that you'll use on your iPhone, but if you want to compare this, let me show you. This is the Tesla app that I have right here. And if you're wondering, yes, this is, you can, yeah, this is my Tesla right here. Let me show you right here. Can you guys see it? Oh, come on. Hopefully this views. But you guys can see, I can scroll through different things right here. I can scroll through them right here. It says my charging. It has, I can click on a button, for example, to lock it, to unlock it. And that's pretty much it. And it's very similar to what we just built. Oop. Right? Very similar to what we just built, which is, again, like I said, if you look at it, we can lock it, we can unlock it, we can go through media, and a few different other things. You can say, boom, 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 media, other updates, climate. To me, this is really interesting, honestly, to figure out how to build an app in React Native. Personally, I have not been the master of React Native, so for me, this was also like a learning opportunity. And I'll be honest with you, if you know React.js, you will learn React Native very easily. Probably, like, this took me a day to build this on, like, genuinely, and to learn this from scratch. But if I did this, you can do this too, as well. The whole point of this was not just only for you to learn how to build this, but also for me to learn how to build this, honestly, guys. And this was a lot of fun for me to build it, honestly. And I can only see how far we'll get with something like this, with projects like these. The next project we might have was Uber Eats and so forth. And there's so many other projects that we have in store to build, for you. So definitely stay tuned, everybody. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of this project? Did you guys enjoy this? I'll put the GitHub link for this, down below if you guys want to check it out. But on that, that's pretty much it. What did you guys think? I'm curious. Those of you who are currently on the live section. Someone said, we need more projects. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. You got it. We got more projects coming for you. We got more projects coming for you. And here's the cool part. So now, because this is Expo, right? I'm going to show this something to you. So here's our app, right? This is the one that's running. If I simply use I've got my handy dandy, my iPhone here. If I simply just put my iPhone on that little barcode, see that barcode pops up, and if I can now open my thing right here. Boom. You see? So it actually opened the build version. Let me show you. It opened up the build version. Right here. I can click. You see? So it actually opened up the build version of this specific app. How cool is that? Yeah. So literally, like, you will show this to your friends, to your family, and they will see, like, wait, what? This is a real app? Like, you've actually built this? Yes, I know this is only functionality, but building something like this, honestly, even for example in Swift, is hard enough. Trust me. Even just the view is not easy. To be able to loop through something, to just show it, to be able to have a clickable buttons, to have the clickable buttons actually react to something and change the state of it. For example, the lock unlock button works the way it should be, right? There's a lot that goes behind it, in terms of making sure this actually works. So, the gear icon works. It all works. It's called an Osmobile, which I love. But this is so cool, guys. I really suggest you guys try to make this by yourself as well. Just, make sure you install Expo. That's right. Thank you so much. Somebody said, this is what happens when a programmer is passionate and generous. You guys are the best. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. This means a lot to us. Okay. So yeah, well, let us know what kind of more builds you guys want us to do. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Oh, good. So yeah, let us know what kind of builds you guys want us to do, and then we'll do them. Okay. We'll just do the builds. Okay. And that's it. But guys, that's pretty much it from me. Wait. That's it for me. Guys, of course, you guys know, hit like, hit subscribe, and really, really important, for those of you who really want to take your career to the next level, and you want to make sure that this happens, guys, we have a program called Profit JavaScript that we've built with our heart, our soul, right, where you get to learn how to actually become a full-stack developer using React.js. So I'll show you here for a second if this was something you're interested in. Go ahead and check this out. Just go and check it out. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're interested, but here it is, right? Very simple. We got 50 modules, beginner-friendly, coaching calls every single week, JavaScript trainings, success coaches, a weekly JavaScript and React training calls right here. Yes, every single week, you get this for a lifetime, weekly JavaScript training calls. So it's pretty amazing. And that's it, all right? So I teach it, Kazi teaches it. We have 2,000 students. It is by far one of the best courses out there in the world. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, right now it's on sale for $5.97 right here. So it might be different depending on which, where you're at. But go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But that's it. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye-bye. Woo!